Leos, welcome to Sending Spiritually. My name is Dee, so this is going to be for all Leo placements for June 1st to the 15th. Keep in mind that because it is a general reading, that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like info on personals or donations, information for that is in the description box below. So if you like my press-on nails, I did go ahead and buy them online from a nail technician. I believe her name is Trenna or Trina. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but she had a sale going on for $5 for all colors available, and she has a lot of different options. I ordered one of each. We have brown, we have maroon, we have emerald green, light blue. She's got red, orange, bright yellow, whatever it is that you'd like. So go ahead and check that information out in the description box below. They're only $5, so you don't have to break a buck, to look cute, and it helps supporting other individuals and their businesses. So I'd really appreciate it if you could check that out. So let's see what you guys can expect. The Sun card, the Strength card, those are both the Leo cards. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so there's someone here that wants to communicate, either you or the individual that you're connected to. I feel like you're going to be in your power. Between the Sun card and the Strength card together, it's like you being in your full power and ready to pursue the things that you want in your life. With the 5 of Pentacles being here, some of you could be having financial problems, maybe a job loss, or maybe you only have enough to pay your bills. And this is a sign that there has to be some adjustments made, maybe budgeting, if that's something that, you're open to. But for the most part, with the 5 of Pentacles, some of you could be feeling left out in the cold, taken for granted, unappreciated, feeling like things are just not going in your favor. And it's specific to one person, which is this Queen of Swords energy. This is someone that you either are placing your boundaries with, or vice versa. This person is placing their boundaries with you. They're very stern. This person is playing no games. The Queen of Swords does not deal with any BS or drama or anything that could mess with his or her mental peace of mind, because the Queen of Swords has been through a lot of pain, heartbreak, sorrow, misery. So he or she does their best to try to protect and guard their heart and anybody that may be around them. This could be a situation that involves children. Someone could be keeping a child away from, the other parent. With the 8 of Wands, there's some sort of communication that's supposed to be coming in, but this communication is blocked because the Queen of Swords does not feel like this is something that's worth his or her investments. And the Queen of Swords can sometimes be someone who's very hurt, someone who's been damaged by other people's actions, someone who's going through trauma. So if this person, if you cause them some sort of heartbreak or pain, if you were the one, causing this person discomfort in their life, then they're going to block you out because they don't want to mess this 4 of Wands energy that they have. They don't want to mess their stability, because the Queen of Swords is someone who's very logical. They're very cerebral driven. So they're going to look at the situation from a mental point of view to see, is this something that's worthwhile? With the 9 of Wands being here, someone hurt the Queen of Swords. This could be you or the person that you're connected to. And now they have to kind of pay some sort of karma. Their stability is being affected. And this is something that can ultimately affect children as well. So one person's negative actions or one person's reckless decisions is now affecting up to 2 people. For some of my Leos that are single or in a relationship, I feel like there are 2 people that are interested in you, but only one of these people is going to give you the stability that you're seeking. This Page of Pentacles could be someone that's not as mature as this Queen of Swords, but at the same time, they look like they actually have more to offer than this person, because this individual, the only thing that they're offering you is their sword. Basically, someone who is not open to love or open to reciprocation, at least not in this situation, because this person's trust has been broken or diminished. With the 9 of Wands in reverse being here, someone's feeling really hurt, heartbroken, and sad, and they're trying to overcome that. Some of you need to go outside and get some sunlight, get some fresh air, because that could be something that's affecting you as well. But with the Strength card being here, this is a time for you to hold back from any temptations, from anything that is going to keep you either imbalanced or is going to affect your stability, whether it's your home life, whether it's just you being stable on your own in general. There's a lot of action cards being here. So somebody wants to take quick action, but it's a rush decision. And I would honestly rethink this situation and see, what you're trying to accomplish. Is it something that you're being fair with the other people involved? While some of you could have been in some sort of love triangle situation where someone left you for someone else, or vice versa. You left this Queen of Swords to try to pursue a new relationship with this Page of Pentacles. But because the Five of Pentacles is right on top of this page, whoever left one person for the other, they're going to regret that decision, because whoever they left the Queen of Swords for, this person's only giving some sort of minuscule offer. It's not something that's substantial. This is like, okay, we can go out and hang out and have a good time, maybe have sex here and there, but this is not a solid relationship, which is what this Queen of Swords was bringing to the table. They brought something solid, some form of commitment, and this person was hurt, damaged, broken down in some way, shape, or form. And now someone's trying to communicate with this Queen of Swords, either to, you know, tell their side of the story, to apologize, but there's some sort of communication here that's being spoken about. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages to see what is this storyline about. Because for some of you, it's really about fighting temptation and doing what you know is going to make you happy. Choosing your happiness, choosing to heal despite whatever circumstances you have around you. Also, communication is a problem. So between you and this Queen of Swords, you could be the Queen of Swords, or, you know, the person you're connected to. There's communication problems where neither of you are really speaking to hear each other. It's more of like, I don't know, there's just a lack of understanding, a lack of being able to see eye to eye. Additional messages for this spread. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Sexual magic. So someone could be using sex magic from a distance. If sometimes you feel aroused at like random moments, it's because someone's trying to bring you in using manifestation with sex. We need to talk ASAP. Yeah, I felt that energy. Someone wants to talk to this Queen of Swords, but this person either is blocking the individual that wants to communicate, or they're just not open to it. We have astral projection. So yeah, someone's doing something in the astral realm, possibly trying to draw in this Queen of Swords, but it's not working. And it's like whoever's trying to draw in the Queen of Swords, they already have someone that they're entertaining on the side. So if this is not a cheating situation and this is someone single, the single person needs to decide what it is that they want, because this Queen of Swords was hurt because of the instability and the uncertainty of not knowing what to expect. Put your kids and your priorities first. So that's going to be in relation to everyone watching this. And I'm scared to love and be vulnerable. This Queen of Swords is afraid to be vulnerable again, because when they were vulnerable, they got their heart broken. They were stabbed in the back. I will protect you at all costs. So someone is trying to convince this Queen of Swords that, you know, they're not how they used to be, that they've changed. There's also fatal attraction here at the bottom of the deck. And we have whore or player in reverse. So now I can see what's going on. So there was someone here that was being a whore or a player. They were juggling this Queen of Swords with somebody else. The person that they left the Queen of Swords for wasn't even worth it to begin with. Because why? This person was not here to truly invest. But at the same time, they left their stability for something that was just an illusion. Now, if you're single and you're already in a relationship, be aware of temptation and be aware of anything trying to draw you outside of the relationship, because you are already in a happy connection. Even if you're in a rough spot, relationships are not perfect. It's better to just work with what you have, especially if there's no form of like abuse or cheating and it's just solely like misunderstandings and having a rough patch. Fix what you have rather than trying to start something brand new, unless it is, you know, something that involves abuse and something that you cannot come back from. This mistake cost me everything. Exactly. Someone is regretting their decisions and they want to come in and talk to the person that they cheated on, that they lied to, and this person is not having it right now. In the beginning, I wanted you for superficial reasons. So someone here wanted this Queen of Swords either for looks, for money, for status. Like, it wasn't about the actual love that was there. But as time went on, this person that I'm channeling into started to develop true feelings for the Queen of Swords. But even if they did have true feelings, they still decided to be deceptive, to put work, time, effort, and energy into someone else. We have I love you, will you wait for me, and envy and hatred. So there's a lot of envy and anger in this reading that I can feel. And it's mostly coming from the Queen of Swords energy, because if you look at her, this person or him is not playing any games. This person is ready to cut heads off. And I feel like they have every right to be in this energy, because something happened along the way where this person, they didn't have a choice but to protect themselves. And that may have involved, you know, blocking the individual out that was being wishy-washy and uncertain. If this is something where there's children involved and, you know, this is a situation where two parents are fighting with each other, it's like the child is the one that's suffering the most. The child feels like they've been left all alone. They feel like they've been abandoned. Yes, they have one parent with them, but like this chaos and this turmoil and this conflict, it's seeping into other areas of your life. So it's really important that you address whatever this issue is for who I'm talking to. But if you are the Queen of Swords in this energy, try to channel your anger and your pain and your rage into something that will be beneficial for you, because as of right now, that's not a healthy energy to be in. Because this almost feels like the Queen of Swords in reverse, like someone who's vengeful, who's angry, who's bitter, but they're this way because someone, you know, caused them or victimized them to be in this energy. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. What messages do Leo need to know for June 1st to the 15th? Someone doesn't want to talk at all because these cards don't even want to shuffle. So work on that throat chakra, unblocking it as well. The Magician, yeah, there was a lot of manipulation here that went on behind someone's back and they found out about it. Look, one man, two women right here. There was some sort of teamwork that was involved here where a couple of people knew what was going on behind this Queen of Swords' back, and they stayed silent and quiet about it. Either because they didn't want to get involved, because they were stuck in between, you know, two people and the loyalty of two people. But this Queen of Swords has been betrayed horribly, and that's why this person has their guard up. Six of Pentacles, yeah, someone was giving time, effort, and energy to two different people at the same time, two-timing someone. Lying, cheating, being deceptive. And this Queen of Swords, look what she's trying to do. She's trying to find happiness on her own, or happiness on their own. They're trying to find their own 2 feet again. This person, look, they had mental issues and depression and anxiety because of this whole situation. So this Queen of Swords has some sort of PTSD or trauma because of what they went through in this relationship, and they're trying to move to a calmer place in their mental state, because this person has a lot of noise in their mind and a lot of like repetitive thoughts of what went on, as if like this Queen of Swords is wondering what's wrong with them. They're having self-esteem issues because this person feels as if they put everything that they could into this relationship or this connection, and it was still either rejected or they just didn't get what they deserved. So this person started to question their own value. And look, there had to be angels carrying this person into like safety, because this individual started to have, you know, suicidal thoughts, depression, like deep anxiety, but they're gonna get through it. With the Six of Swords being here, someone could also be physically moving, or someone could be rushing to this Queen of Swords because they don't want this queen to get away. We have the Tower card. Okay, House of God is here. So God had to come down and bring down this whole entire situation because it was built on a faulty foundation. Someone was not who they were. They pretended to be someone loyal and, you know, caring and nurturing, and that's not their true nature. Now, someone is single, living their best life, focusing on themselves, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. This Queen of Swords has also gotten some sort of promotion, and they're just doing well in their own skin, feeling independent, feeling alive again after basically being left for dead. With Judgment being here, this third party, Page of Pentacles, if this is someone that was aware that this relationship was going on and they came in and meddled and, you know, decided to carry that homewrecker energy, this is what this person is getting. Judgment. Judgment. Judgment Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people, 6 different complexions at the bottom. So this situation involves 6 people getting karma on this Queen of Swords' behalf. Because of the Two of Wands being here, the person who lied, cheated, was deceptive, was unstable, now they want to choose a new direction. Now they want to be truthful. Now they want to be honest. And they want to reveal some sort of secrets that they were keeping. And with the Ace of Swords, they want another chance with this Queen of Swords, but I don't know if that chance is going to be granted. With the Ten of Wands, there's too many burdens and stress and weight on top of this relationship. This is going to be something that's going to be very difficult to resurrect. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying the person that cheated or lied or, you know, was deceptive, they're going to have to put in a lot of hard work, time, and dedication. And the way my throat feels right now, there's a lot of communication problems, a lot of things that still need to be said. Throat chakra issues here as well. And with the Five of Cups, there's a lot of pain that was caused to this Queen of Swords. This woman or man has spent a lot of their days crying, possibly the whole of 2019. I don't know why that just came up, 2019, 2020. This person, this crying that they were doing though, it was to help them heal and purge whatever they were suppressing in regards to this situation. So this Queen of Swords felt betrayed. He or she had put everything that they had into this relationship, and ultimately people on the outside are what came in and destroyed this connection. So it could be friends, family members, haters, karmics on the outside. But now this Queen of Swords, look what's going to happen to them. They're going to move forward fast and furiously. Anything that was keeping them stuck, unable to move on, they're going to push through that. And this person also has some sort of important destiny. So whoever betrayed the Queen of Swords, it was supposed to happen that way because it was meant to awaken this woman or man to their true power. It had to awaken them of the wounds that they were carrying inside through childhood. So even though this person was deceived and betrayed, it was meant to happen this way, to basically acknowledge what you have gone through. And it took something of this caliber for this Queen of Swords to finally address those inner wounds. And even though it was triggered by someone who didn't have good intentions, this Queen of Swords is going to walk out of the situation the victor. So now let's see. What else do Leos need to know? Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there was definitely a karmic on the outside, possibly another woman, a mistress. If this is a masculine energy, there was another guy in the background who came in, who conspired against the relationship to bring no hope and no healing into the situation. And now someone has to put in a lot of hard work, dedication, and time involved into this dynamic. So, additional messages for Leo for the 1st to the 15th of June. All Leo placements. Ooh, someone's got bad karma, the wheel, and the devil. This was a connection that turned ultimately toxic. There was a lot of codependency between the Queen of Swords and whoever he or she was dealing with. This was a connection that was bound by toxicity, whether it is lust, passion, excessiveness, fear even. It could have been fear keeping these two people together, especially if they have, children together. There could have been fear of separating for whatever reason. But with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, someone's getting bad luck because of their actions. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this bad luck is going to come in the form of new opportunities getting withdrawn, no money, no resources, any new relationships that come in for whoever was lying or cheating. This is what it's going to involve. Self-defeating energy. So someone self-sabotaged this relationship or this connection. They were trying to sacrifice this Queen of Swords. That's why this devil energy is here, because there was some sort of entity or energy that invaded this relationship that was supposed to be healing. It was supposed to be a connection that made it to the long haul, but someone made the choice to eject out of this equation. And you have free will to do whatever you want, but now because you chose to eject from what was meant for you, there's repercussions for that as well. One person is going to go off and be single. They're going to do what they can, get their finances up. Someone who has it all together, someone who's independent, doing good in their own skin, while the other person is going to feel burdened, weighed down, stressed out. So essentially, these two people are switching positions. The person who cheated or lied or was deceptive, initially they felt like they were doing what was right. They sabotaged the relationship to go start something new that they felt was going to be more prosperous, because the connection or the relationship or the friendship, whatever it was in a bad spot. These two people, maybe they weren't even, engaging with each other. If they were in the same household, it was very cold, no intimacy, things like that. So one person decided to take the easy way out to go pursue something new, but they didn't do it the right way. Instead of just being honest and saying, hey, I'm not satisfied in this relationship, I'd like to, just be single and to go play the field and be honest, this person decided to do something deceptive, possibly sacrificing this Queen of Swords' hard work, decided to be selfish, because one person was working hard. Look at her attire. This is someone who's working, someone who has been investing a lot of their time, their effort, their money into the situation, because they thought that they were going to have some sort of fruitful beginning with the person that they were in a relationship with. And then instead, this person was going out, drinking, having a good time, lollygagging, meeting new people, acting single. And now look, this is what they've caused themselves. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. One person is in independent energy. The other one is feeling weighed down by their own decisions, and they've ultimately blocked their own blessings. That's why you should be careful about how you treat people, and you cannot just do whatever you want and be deceptive and lie and think it's not going to come back to you. Because whoever did this, either they didn't have a strong connection to God, or they just didn't listen to their intuition. Someone here decided to feed into dark entities, and that's ultimately what caused them to make a bad decision. But you all have your own, you know, choices. With the Ace of Swords being here, someone wants to have their past back. They want to get back with their ex. There was a solid commitment here. If it was not a marriage, these were two people that had been together for a while, two people that were living together. You know, they shared assets. It was a connection where it was supposed to build. But look what we have here. We have the Devil. So yeah, something invaded this relationship. If it was not an entity, it was something brought in by that outside person, the Queen of Wands. Someone targeted this relationship because they wanted it to fail. And it seems like it worked for a little while, but now the person that was cheating or lying, they want to go back to the individual that they had stability with. They now want to work as a team. Oh my gosh, the Devil card here 3 times. Yeah, this is definitely a connection where magic split it up, because I don't think I've ever seen the Devil pop up this many times in a spread. One person decided not to do what was right. They chose not to go towards the light, and instead they chose the darkness. We did see sex magic initially in that first spread, and that lets me know that someone is familiar with dark magic, black magic, voodoo, marabou, whatever you want to call it. Someone was using something toxic to bring this Queen of Swords down. So the person that wants the relationship back, they're stuck, and they're going to be burdened possibly for the rest of their life because of what they decided to feed into. This toxicity with the Devil, this is like using blackmail, spell work, lies, trickery, deception to try to sway the way people see you, to basically create illusions. That's something that is not permitted, especially in the spiritual realm. You cannot mess with someone's free will or try to control someone, especially using means like this, magic. With the Hangman being here as well, someone was manipulated into making the wrong decisions. This man that possibly cheated, or woman that cheated on their spouse or their partner, they were listening to friends, people that could not be trusted. Look at this. We have snakes and people wearing masks. And this individual, this person ruined their stability. They ruined themselves being in this position of power, or in the Emperor position. You know, this is like a power couple. They basically sacrificed that for a good time, for power, for someone who wasn't even worth it in the end. And this person that they may have left their spouse or their partner for, this person is single, living their best life. So they ultimately ruined something good, something that could have even made it to the long haul, for a temporary situation that was not even worth it. And now they want to come in with their emotions, with King of Cups energy, possibly being manipulative to try to change the situation. Because with Death card, this situation's ending for good. There's like no way of resurrecting it, but someone's going to try anyways. But they still are hiding things. They're still being secretive. This person still cannot be trusted. What else do you need to know? I wish you were dead. Wow. That's, wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. Government secret. Someone's having problems or issues with the law. Someone could possibly go to jail as a result of the bad luck with the wheel on top of that. Going to jail because of what they did. Someone has a victim mentality where they're not taking accountability for their actions. Unable to see things clearly. That's why this person made the wrong decision that they did, is because they truly did not know which path to take. And unfortunately, they took the wrong path. Someone had mommy or daddy issues and unblock me now. Ooh. This person sounds pretty like, what's that word? Entitled. He or she likes it toxic with me. That's what that other person on the outside, the third party, wants to say, is that this woman or man drew the partner away because they wanted to basically cause toxicity. Someone here enjoyed the player life and they were lying all along about what it is that they wanted, or they simply wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But things are going to change. You're not the only one in controlling parent. So the Queen of Swords, the person that was lied to, cheated on, deceived, they have someone new now with you're not the only one. So someone has a rude awakening, because when they try to come in and speak to this person, or possibly even travel to them, they're going to find out that there's someone else in the picture, and they want to say that this is worth fighting for. But I don't know. You're going to have to make that decision or discernment on your own. So that's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.